funky.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Gonzo'S Sports Room Live, 4/21/21. I'm Chris. We have Jake here
Hey, what's up, guys?
Give a shout out to White Mambo for that beat during the countdown. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hopefully, some people listened to the betting show earlier. Hopefully, gave out some more winners. We were 10-5 as a show on Monday with our picks. One of the first things I thought we'd talk about is I just saw that Tyron Woodley wants to box Jake Paul. But he wants Paul's teammate, Jalen Love, would need to step into the cage and fight Woodley. And he says that he don't want to box that dude. He wants to fight him in the cage because he wants to drop he said, I want to drop some elbows on his face.
That would be pretty entertaining to watch, I'm going to be honest.
Jake Paul don't want to fight Tyron Woodley. It'll just take one shot.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're wearing bigger gloves or not. Woodley has too much power. I think Jake Paul's calling out the wrong person trying to call out Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
'Cause Nate Diaz can box.
Yeah. He will absolutely destroy Jake Paul.
He's fought professional boxing fights before. He's not Ben Askren. He's not a wrestler. Diaz is more of an all-around fighter.
Speaking of the Askren fight, we were talking about this before we went live. I mean, the ref screwed that game. You could tell it was rigged.
Yeah, I thought it was rigged. I said that right after the fight when we were still watching it. That's why a lot of people don't watch boxing no more. Right. And then you got shows like this. Hell, I think the damn Snoop Dogg performance was the most entertaining
part of the pay-per-view. Jesus.
And the UFC it wasn't a pay-per-view, but that fight night last week, it wasn't that great. The last two fights were pretty good. Gastelum and Whitaker was a good fight. And I'm trying to remember who the co-main event was now. Oh, Orlovsky.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm excited for the
him and that guy put on a good
fight.
Yeah, I think this card's going to be a real good.
Yeah, this card's going to be really good.
Because both the women's title fights should be good.
Mm-hmm.
That Rose Namajunas against that Zhang or whatever. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a war.
Yeah.
But I think Masvidal and Usman will be better this time than it was last time.
I hope so. It's just a hug fest last time.
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, they didn't.
Unless I'm getting my matches confused.
There wasn't a whole lot of action, that's for sure.
Not at all. I mean, it just looked like two bears hugging in a corner.
And then a few more weeks. I think it's 3 more weeks, and it's Diaz and Leon Edwards.
Yeah.
I want to see that fight.
I do too.
I
think that'll be
I'm a
really
Diaz
fun to watch.
fan. Yeah, I thought that was funny that Woodley said he wants to box him, but he wants to fight the other guy.
His trainer or his teammate.
It's one of his teammates. He wants to fight him in a cage.
Jeez.
He don't like that guy. He said he wanted to smash the dude's head in. And it was with the interview with Ariel Helwani.
Right. Yeah, that'd be very entertaining to see, I'll be honest.
Another thing that I saw that was interesting in sports, it happened yesterday, but we went live yesterday. Tomlin signs a 3-year extension with Pittsburgh.
I'm surprised.
And if he coaches through the entire contract, that would be a 55-year stretch that the Steelers have only had 3 head coaches.
Jesus.
In 55 years.
That's absolutely insane, dude. I don't understand.
With as much as head coaches change in the league, it's hard to believe that.
Yeah, absolutely.
55 years, 3 guys.
Especially going undefeated up until week 11, and then I mean, the Steelers had a good year, but I think they kind of choked it towards the end.
Yeah, they fell apart. I don't know what happened. They couldn't move the ball offensively at all. Yeah,
defensively, I think TJ Watt was robbed of Defensive Player of the Year. I think TJ should have won it.
Who ended up getting it?
Aaron Donald. Which I'm not taking anything away from Aaron Donald, the one-hitter quitter. But I mean, there's a point in time when we realize that a linebacker or a left guard or left end, an edge rusher can win Defensive Player of the Year. It doesn't always have to be a D lineman.
Yeah, well, I thought Watt had a good case for it. He had a heck of a year.
Absolutely.
I figured his brother was going to go there.
Oh, dude, I thought he was going to, and I was honestly scared.
I thought for sure that's where he was going. The Broncos,
the Cardinals, though, that's interesting.
It was weird.
That's so weird.
That was just a team that I wasn't even on my radar.
Well, they were on my radar just because of Hopkins.
But
he wanted to play with Hopkins again. But
Austin, my son, he's a big Cardinals fan, so
right.
he loved
I bet he was happy.
Yeah, he's loved the off-season moves they've made.
Yeah, they've made some moves this offseason, and it should be pretty good.
And I guess the Broncos have made the first call to the Falcons about trying to get the 4th pick.
Oh, the Broncos trying to go and get
they must
get a QB.
I would say that's what they'd be moving up to get.
They're at what, 7 right now, or 7 or 8?
I think was something like that. But yeah, they're trying to move up to the 4th pick.
Who has the 4th right now? The Eagles.
Falcons.
I could see them wanting to do that. Just move down.
And then
what do you think it would take? Do you think it would take the Broncos there first, and then probably a 4th?
Probably. Hell, they might try to get a 2nd or a 3rd out of them, depending on how bad they think the Broncos want to move up.
Want a quarterback, yeah.
And if that Pitts gets drafted in the top 5, he'll be on the 3rd only the 3rd tight end ever to be drafted in the top 5.
Really? Who are the other 2? Do you know?
Oh man, no, not off the top of my head now. I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. I remember him saying who it was too. But there's only been 2 tight ends drafted in the top 5. And I can't remember who they are now.
That's insane, though.
But yeah, out of all the years, you would think there'd be more than just 2.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that Pitts will probably go top 5.
Who's got the Bengals have got the 5th?
Yeah.
So if the Bengals
if
are
he's
choosing,
still there at 5, they might take him.
I don't think they will. I think they're definitely going Penei Sewell.
If
He's still there. If he's still there. Which I don't see him not being there.
No, it sounds like it's probably going to be all quarterbacks going first forward.
Which is insane. When was the last time that happened?
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah.
The hell, most
and they're all like eligible to be star quarterbacks in the league.
Like 7 out of the last 8 quarterbacks drafted in the first round. Only like one of them is still with the team that drafted them. It's crazy.
I saw that, and that's Deshaun Watson, Deshaun Watson, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's not going to be for very long.
No, who knows what's going to happen with that? Think there's 22 suits been filed against him now?
I don't believe any of them.
Yeah, fuck, that's what, man. At first, and then they keep coming out, and some of the stuff his attorneys have said, like, I don't know.
I don't know what's going on with it.
It's just kind of crazy that all of a sudden, like 22 people just pop up.
Right as his name is like on the headboard of everything.
But I mean, that even with this shit going on, that even really kills the opportunity for Houston to try to trade him.
Right. Yeah, it's going to kill value on him.
Because teams ain't going to want to take him not knowing
he's going to be able to play.
Yeah. If he's going to be suspended, how long he's going to be suspended.
If he's going to be in jail.
Yeah.
We don't know.
So, I mean, that ties, because a lot of people say, I think the Texans are doing it, but it don't make no sense for the Texans to be behind it because it's tying their hands. If they are going to trade him, they want his value to be as high as possible.
Right.
They're going to try to break the bank. Like, they're going to try to pull off a big trade. They're going to try to get a couple number ones.
Which they'll get
if
Deshaun Watson beats this.
Yeah.
He will absolutely get, I think, 3 first-round picks out of it.
But the thing is, though, you get these civil cases like that, fuck, it could be in court for 2-3 years.
Yeah.
When's the NFL, you know what I mean? When's the NFL step in and say either he's going to play or he's suspended? You think they got?
I think they'll play him.
I would think so, but at least until he's charged with something or something comes.
Yeah, until he's charged, at least.
I mean, yeah, until he's charged, I think he should get to play.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't been proven guilty of anything yet. That's the problem with our society. Once you see a report, people just look at it as it's true, and he's labeled like that forever.
What else you got, my man?
But the Broncos get a quarterback, dude.
The Broncos get a quarterback. They have 3 wide receivers right now that are solid. You got Jerry Jeudy, you've got Sutton, and who's that other guy? I think it's Anderson.
I think it is Anderson.
Anderson is, they are going. Their wide receiver core is amazing right now. They're young too. Remind you of the 3 amigos back in the day.
And they still have a good defense too.
Yeah. I mean, Vaughn's still there, isn't he?
Yeah. I really don't care for their head coach.
No, I don't either.
But I don't know how he still has the job. His time management's terrible.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just excited for football to be back, man. August 26th, kickoff for the college football season.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for football to be back. We're going to do a show for the draft.
Are you guys?
On the 29th.
I'm hoping to be able to be here.
I got to do dinner with Austin for his birthday, and then we're going to go live for the draft. Austin's birthday is the 29th, and Eli's is the 30th.
Oh, Jesus.
Back to back.
Yeah, you couldn't have timed it any better, huh?
Then Devonta Smith measured at 6 feet and 166 pounds at the Indianapolis medical check for the little combine thing they're doing. And now there's reports coming out that teams might be worried about him because of his size. To me, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison wasn't even close to that.
Yeah.
And was one of the best receivers in the game.
That is really small, though.
Yeah, but fuck, Harrison was a lot smaller than that.
Yeah, I guess, but Jesus, 6 foot, 6 foot even.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
166 pounds.
They say 166 pounds is a number that will definitely make teams a little uncomfortable. But he has a frame that can add more bulk. There's nothing on film that strength is an issue.
I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine. I still think he's going to be the third wide receiver that goes.
I wish the Colts could get a good receiver. Be nice if one of them receivers.
They might be able to.
Nice if one of them receivers fall back to him.
Yeah, this is a deep wide receiver class, man. I mean, you've got.
If we can get another weapon to go along with Ty, and then with the young guys,
Pitt.
Yeah, with Pittman and the young guys we have,
yeah,
I think our offense will be tough.
Yeah, what do you think we target first in the draft? Do you think it's O-line or do you think it's receiver?
Depends on how comfortable they are with these guys that they brought in at offensive tackle.
Yeah,
They brought in 2 or 3 guys. If you're comfortable on them, you could go with the receiver, or even an edge rusher. They could use an edge rusher too.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind have Gregory Rousseau.
I just saw where his agent just came out and was putting it out there that some teams are talking about that they would draft him in the first round.
Gregory?
Yeah.
Did they say what teams?
No, his agent didn't say what teams. He just said that he was basically just putting it out there so the media people would cover it.
Right. That's smart. Smart. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having Rousseau.
Because the edge rusher would help us a lot, especially with Buckner in the middle.
Yeah.
But we got to have a left tackle. So if you're not comfortable with the left tackle that you picked up, you got to draft one.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at 21, you're
you
thinking
can get a
Wyatt
receiver,
Davis is going to be there.
Because you can get a receiver.
Sean Slater might be there.
A lot of times you can pick up a receiver in the second round.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's why I'm thinking Terrence Marshall from LSU. All right, he's skilled. He's big. He can catch the ball like no other. I mean, he's going to be the perfect option in the second round.
I still think the Colts might be making a move to get Ertz.
You think so? I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. Our offensive scheme targets the tight end.
Yeah. If you have Ertz and Doyle,
yeah,
I mean, that's not bad.
I mean, you still have Mo Alley.
And Mo Alley played good last year. He stepped up.
Played amazing. And, I mean, I really wish we would have kept Trey Burton.
Yeah.
But we didn't for some reason.
I thought we should have got him more involved.
Yeah. I mean, he was great whenever he played. And whenever he got the ball in his hands, he was unstoppable.
And plus, we're getting Marlon Mack back.
Yeah.
We have
a robbery deal.
I mean, we have two of the top running backs in football with him and Taylor, especially as Taylor gets more experience.
I almost wore my Jonathan Taylor jersey today, by the way.
I'm surprised we kept Mack. I figured after the year Taylor had
I think
Mack stayed on that 1 year deal.
We might try and move him. We might try and trade him because he's got value.
Yeah, especially if he has a good year this year.
Yeah.
Stays healthy. That's his only thing, staying healthy.
It'll definitly be interesting.
When he's healthy, he's right there with anybody, but he just ain't been able to stay healthy. With our run, and then that's not even mentioned Nyheim Hines.
Yeah, Nyheim Hines is.
You get him in open space.
It's ridiculous.
He's a nightmare.
Yeah, and I mean he's not that fast.
That's why
he's just elusive.
That's why I wish they'd use him like in the slot and stuff. If you can get him in open space, he's hard to get down.
Oh yeah, he's big, strong. He's able to just power through defenders.
And they'll try to run up the middle with him a lot. Run him to the outside.
That's where you run Taylor.
Yeah,
you run Taylor in the middle. You run.
They used to piss me off.
Hines on the outside.
We'd be in there yelling and screaming because they'd take Taylor out and Taylor would be standing over on the sideline. He'd run like 2 or 3 runs, 8-9 yards of carry. Then you wouldn't see him for almost another half a quarter or something. It's like, what the hell's going on? They would, but Frank or Wright done that a lot last year. Where they, I don't know if they were trying to keep Taylor on a certain pace because they were afraid they were going to hurt him or what. But it seemed like they took him out of the game a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know why maybe they weren't confident with his like stamina or his physique. But hopefully they are this year. Hopefully they understand.
I hope so.
Hey, this kid can play.
Because there was a lot of times that he'd be standing over in the sidelines, like, get him back in the game.
Right.
Like the first half, he'd be killing, and you wouldn't even see him in the second half.
Yeah,
it's like why is he not? Why are you not running him in the second half for?
Yeah,
it'd be all Naeem Hines. And don't get me wrong, I like Hines, but he's not the runner that Taylor is. Not running up.
No, not at all.
Not trying to go up the middle.
Not being able to get into open space.
You get Hines the ball out in open space, he's tough.
Yeah, but creating his own space.
Like you say, he don't have that quickness.
He don't have that extra gear to shift into.
And that's what a lot of people I don't think realize about Taylor. He's big and strong, but he also has 4.4 speed.
Oh yeah, he's amazing. I think he'll be a top 3 running back by the time his career is all said and up.
I do too. Hopefully Hopefully the Colts can keep him.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't be able to.
It's been a while since we've had a good
a solid,
good running back. That's
stagnant running back.
Yeah. Like we did when we had Marshall Faulk for all them years.
Right.
And then, really, since then, there ain't been nobody that's stayed back there very long. I mean, we had Edge for a few years.
We had Joseph Adai for a little bit.
Yeah, Dye and Rhodes are probably the last two that were there for a while. Hell, them were the two that helped us win that Super Bowl big time. All that rain. Our running game killed that game. Especially after we gave up a damn opening kickoff return to Hester.
Don't get me started on that again.
Devin
Hester
Did you hear Tony Dungy tell the story about that?
No, I didn't.
He was on McAfee show. He was telling the story about it. He the night before, all week they had practiced kicking in the corner. They weren't going to let Devin Hester beat him. Because he said we knew that they wasn't real strong on offense. That he was that was their biggest weapon and their defense. So all week they practiced kicking away from him, doing squib kicks, different things. Well, on Saturday night before the Super Bowl, they had a meeting with the chaplain, and he was telling the story about David and Goliath, and was saying the reason David took down Goliath was because he wasn't scared of him. He looked him right in the eyes and went at him. So Dungy said he got back to the hotel room and was sitting there, and he said he was sitting there thinking, said, we're acting like we're scared of Devin Hester. So he said he went to the team meeting on Saturday night and told the team, he said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to kick it right down the middle, kick it to him. When we hit him, it's going to set the tone for the game that we're not scared. We kicked it to him, and 12 seconds later they were in the end zone with a touchdown.
Jesus, I have never heard that story before. Tony Dungy, what a guy.
He said everybody was looking at him like, he said luckily the team made up for it the other 59 minutes of the game. But it was funny. He all over the chaplain's speech, he changed his mind and then ended up in a damn kickoff return for a touchdown.
That's unbelievable. That's insane. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'd never heard that until he was on McAfee about, I think right after the Super Bowl or something.
Right.
Or it might have been right before, it might have been the week before the Super Bowl, and he told that story. I was cracking up.
Jesus.
Because hell, I thought the Colts was going to win more than one Super Bowl with Dungy.
Yeah, they should have.
Man, we had teams too.
Yeah, absolutely. A little off topic. Did you hear about Zion's first signature shoe?
No.
Yeah, he just made his first signature shoe.
He's been killing.
Yeah, he's averaging 27 and 12 right now, and nobody's talking about it.
I would have lost last night though, because when Stevie was first looking at that game, he said, "Who should I take?" I told him to take the Pelicans.
Did he take it? No.
No, he didn't.
They ended up winning, didn't
they? Did they end up winning?
I'm pretty sure.
I knew they were down there for a while, but I don't know who he ended up taking.
They lost by 5.
That dude, man.
It was a high-scoring game, 134 to 129.
He'll bet that Chinese basketball.
Yeah, he said that he wins it like every time. That's insane.
He told me that one night because we were in here messing around. Like, it's like 2, 3 in the morning, and I said, what are you watching? He goes, all this Chinese basketball game. He said, I bet on. He said, dude. He goes, this ain't no shit. He goes, these games are terrible. He said, me and you could play in these games. He said, but the spread, he goes, all the spreads are like minus 16 or minus 15, minus 14. He said, but they all hit.
Really?
He does. He'll sit there on his phone, watch that Chinese basketball.
Jesus. The fact that they actually hit is the amazing thing.
I like betting on baseball, and I'll do some basketball, but NFL and college football are my favorite things.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my favorite thing to watch. Period. Like, it doesn't matter
NFL
what team is
football
playing.
My favorite thing to
it doesn't
watch.
matter what team is playing. No I'll watch it
on Sunday. I watch football from 1:00 in the afternoon till basically
midnight.
Yeah, about midnight.
That's about the time that the primetime game gets done.
We watch. Last year there was times we had 2 or 3 TVs in there going.
Jeez, that's the one thing I hate about my job. We're open on Sundays, and I work noon to 5 every Sunday, and
so you gotta hope the Colts play at 4, so
right?
At least at 4.
If not, I'll have it like going on my phone because we're relatively dead on Sundays.
I don't know how you wouldn't think they'd be that busy on a Sunday.
I mean, it is a little bit, but it definitely has its moments. But you'll have the game come up at 1:00, and I'm just like, all right, let's do this. I have my phone set up and just watch everything. I'll have my phone set up and the computer set up, one game on each.
Well, that's what we did in here for the March Madness. We had a game on the TV over there, and then we had 2 laptops over here with games on them.
Right. Jeez.
We had like 3 laptops sitting on the table because we had 2 with games on it, and then 1 running the stream and
one
stuff.
One in the stream. That's crazy, man.
Because I said, Stevie, I don't know if this is going to work. He said, it'll be all right. So I don't know if
it'll be all right.
I don't know if we're going to have enough internet to run all that crap. But we didn't have no problems at all. And that's what Joey was here, so I know they were running something up there
too, yeah.
But I mean, we pay for the better internet, so it should work. Because with Eli and Austin, Austin was living here, both them always on the games. I wanted to make sure that it runs smooth.
Yeah.
And with me using my Fire Stick and shit. I'm excited about the Colts this year. I am so excited for the Colts this year. I think Carson Wentz is going to have a big year. I think he's going to have a big comeback year. I've actually told Stevie I think he's going to be in the conversation for MVP. Yeah, we talked about that the last time I was on here. I believe it too. I believe that he's going to be. I think. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a hell of a season for sure. He hasn't had an offensive line like he has now. Not like this. Backs in the league behind you. Yeah. I hope they run some sets with both of them on the field. They should. They should. They definitely should. I mean, it'll be very beneficial because then you have 2 threats. That's 2 more threats on the field. I mean, Nyheim Hines is great when in the passing offense. Unreal. You can catch the ball like a wide receiver. It's unreal. I mean, and then you got Jonathan Taylor, who's going to be able to powerhouse through anybody. Yeah. I mean, you don't know where they're going to go. No. I'd put all 3 of them on the field. I'd put Hines in the slot, have Taylor and Mack in the backfield. Like right there, we completely forgot about Mack. Get all your weapons out. It's insane the amount of weapons that we have. I think Pittman's going to have a big breakout year this year. He has to, man. He has to. He only played, 3 games last year? Something like that. Yeah, he kept getting hurt. Mm-hmm. Same thing with that damn Paris Campbell. He looks tough when he's in there, but he can't stay healthy. Which sucks, because Paris Campbell is a monster whenever he's healthy. How do you think the Pacers are going to do tonight? They're playing the Thunder, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to lose by 20. I don't know who's all playing. I need to look and see who's all playing. If they start getting killed by 20 and everybody's not playing, I'll probably go back over to the Reds game. Reds play Arizona. Reds are in first place right now in the Central. It's been a long time since I've been able to say that. Or if our pitching holds up, I think we'll be all right. But bad thing is one of our aces ain't pitching worth the crap right now. Castillo, out of his 3 starts this year, only one of them's been worth a damn.
Jeez.
Opening day gave up like 6 runs in the first damn inning. And
Really?
Yesterday he didn't pitch very good. I've noticed he don't pitch very good when it's colder out.
Really?
Because like the 2 of his games, it's been colder out. He didn't pitch very good. The one game that it was warmer out, he pitched real good.
Right.
I don't know if he can't grip the ball real good when it's cold or.
I mean, it would make sense. There's been some crazy pitching these past couple of games.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the starting lineups for both teams tonight. Oh, buddy. So you've got, for the Thunder, you've got Theo, who's playing decent this year. At the shooting guard, you got Lou Dort, who played amazing in the postseason last year.
Yeah.
I don't know that power forward, small forward, power forward, or center. I don't know. For the Pacers, you've got Malcolm Brogdon, Karis LeVert, Edmund Sumner, O'Shea Brissett, and Goga.
I mean, Sabonis isn't playing.
Sabonis isn't playing. Miles Turner isn't playing. T.J. Warren isn't playing.
It fucked me up the other day when they said Brissett. I was like, what?
Yeah. So Goga is questionable, actually, with a left ankle sprain.
Oh, if Goga don't play, we
don't
have
nobody on the center.
We have no big guys if he don't play.
Then you've got Jeremy Lamb. He's questionable with a sore left knee. Dougie McBucket's questionable left ankle sprain. Sabonis out, sore lower back.
Yeah, Pacers are going to be struggling.
Miles Turner out, partial plantar plate tear, right foot great toe. T.J. Warren out, left foot stress fracture.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's going to be one of them seasons, basically wait for next year.
Last time the Pacers played OKC was in December 4th, 2019. That's just lovely to hear.
And don't they have the Pacers as a big favorite?
Yeah, they have them as a 10.5-point favorite. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander isn't playing tonight, so that's probably why. Pacers may have a shit lineup, but
Thunder don't have
do the Thunder.
Thunder don't have much better lineup.
Right.
The problem is the Thunder's not missing like 4 or 5 guys like the Pacers are. Or don't have 4 or 5 guys hurt or
Right.
dealing with injuries.
I guess James Harden went down with the hamstring injury is what he had. That's why he hasn't been playing.
Yeah. They were talking about that he'd be back soon. But
Yeah, I think he will be.
And then Durant, like I said, he came back and played like 4 minutes and he was done again.
There has been so many injuries this year.
He got kneed in the thigh as he was driving.
Oh, my gosh. There's been so many injuries this year. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. A team I've been liking to watch is the Warriors just because of the way Curry's been playing. It's just... And I ain't going to lie, Atlanta Hawks, they're fun to watch. But Pacers, if they're on, I usually watch them unless I watch the Reds game. Sometimes I watch the Reds game instead. Until the playoffs.
Right.
That's when I like watching NBA the most, playoffs. That's when you know everybody's playing hard.
Yeah, do you know they're actually trying to perform?
Yeah, half these regular season games, you have no idea if they're going to play,
right,
who's going to play, how hard they're going to play.
Questionable, out for rest.
Yeah.
Rest.
That's what makes it so hard to bet NBA, too, because you almost have to wait till almost right before game time.
Almost game time, yeah.
It's hard to bet. It's hard to bet like future on them because you never know who's.
I always go to the NBA team's Twitter page because they always post out the lineups.
Yeah.
At like the start of the day.
And if somebody gets out, they usually will tweet it out pretty quick too.
Yeah, definitely.
I have the Pacers on my Twitter, and I get shit from them all the time about lineups and all kinds of stuff. It'd be nice for the Pacers to be good again.
You know what's
If
crazy?
the Pacers could get good again and IU basketball could get good again,
I don't know how much you followed this, but Wendell Carter Jr. He got traded to Orlando for Vucevic.
Mm-hmm.
He's been balling out ever since he got to Orlando. He's been playing amazing. It's kind of ridiculous how well he's been playing. And then Vucevic for the Bulls.
I know Vucevic has been playing good because Levine's been out and like I said, that was one reason I took the Cavs against the Bulls Monday night was because Levine was out and the Bulls steamrolled them.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean,
yeah, I didn't realize about Carter. I knew they'd got traded.
Yeah, he's been playing amazing the past week or two.
He's with Orlando?
Yeah, he's with Orlando. Like, I think Orlando is just trying to...
They still have Ross?
Terrence?
Yeah.
I think so.
I like him.
Their big piece right now is Cole Anthony. He's been playing out of his mind this year. I mean, not amazing.
It surprised me when they got rid of Vucevic and, what was it?
Aaron Gordon.
Fournier?
Yeah, Evan Fournier.
They got rid of
I
him.
Completely forgot about him.
I couldn't believe they got rid of
the Celtics now.
I couldn't believe they got rid of him.
Yeah, they just cleared house. Didn't they?
I thought they had a pretty good team.
They did.
Like a couple more pieces.
Right.
And the next thing I know, they
Those
just
guys
broke it all up.
maybe not gel well together or something.
And I'm wondering if that's what the Pacers. I'm hoping that's not what the Pacers are going to do.
Just trade everybody away.
Yeah, I hope we don't.
I hope not.
I hope we don't decide to try to start.
If that happens, it's Matt's right, and I don't like it.
I don't want to try to start all over again.
Right? No,
there ain't no reason to. We have a good core. We just need add a couple pieces to it and stay healthy. That's been our biggest problem.
That's the biggest thing. And I don't know if that's the shortened season. I don't know if that's our trainers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it seems to happen too often that we have big pieces hurt.
Ridiculously too often.
I mean, even if you go back 4 or 5 years ago, like when Paul George and him was there, it seemed like somebody was always hurt.
I mean, it's either Danny Granger or David West or Paul George is out for a couple games.
Or Hibbert.
Roy Hibbert, prime example.
Hibbert was tough, and then he left Indiana, and you never heard anything about him anymore.
That's why I hope Draymond Green doesn't leave the Warriors.
Yeah, because
I don't think he'll be anything anywhere else.
Not unless he goes to a team like the Lakers or a team like that.
A contender.
Yeah, where he can come in and do
his thing. Yeah, because, I mean, you got Draymond Green on the court, you're going to have 6 points, 6 assists.
He can run the offense for you because he's such a good passer. And you're going to get boards, and he gives you that attitude.
Yeah, that win-at-all-cost mentality.
I mean, if you put him on like a team where a rebuilding team or something, he's not going to...
Yeah. No, I mean, the Warriors tried that last year.
I think people are counting the Warriors out. I think they get Thompson back. They're going to be pretty damn tough.
I agree with you 100%.
Especially with Wiseman, because that Wiseman's going to be tougher than hell, I think. And I think that Oubre Jr. is going to end up being pretty good, too, for him.
Kelly Oubre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't... Everybody thinks they're out. If they get Thompson back and he can stay healthy, they're going to be a team to deal with again.
Yeah, dude. And, I mean, you'll have Clay back next year. I mean,
especially
you'll have a year under James Wiseman's belt. You're going to be fine.
Especially with the mentality, especially with the mentality that Curry's playing with right now.
Yeah, I do think he wants to win one more. Yeah. He's 30, 32.
Stevie thinks he's leaving Golden State.
I don't think he is.
So Stevie says he's going to go play with LeBron.
I've seen all the pictures of it.
If Curry goes to L.A. and you have LeBron, Curry, and Davis, fuck.
I won't watch the NBA. I won't watch a single game.
You already. I mean, you might as well not. You know who's going to win it,
right?
If them three are healthy.
Oh yeah. I mean, we think the same thing with Kyrie, James Harden, and Kevin Durant.
If them three are healthy, it's going to be. I mean, they'll be tough to beat. But the thing that worries me about them would be the same thing if you have a team like that. The Lakers is the bench.
Yeah,
you have
to build something on the bench.
Yeah, you have to be able to get something out of your bench. And a lot of times you're so top heavy that you don't.
You don't have money for it.
Yeah. And hell, I think, what have they played together? Brooklyn's whole team, maybe 10 games or something?
Maybe, if that.
I think it was like 8 to 10 games or something that all three of them have played
ridiculous.
together. So you're not going to have no chemistry
No.
going into the playoffs.
But
And it's
when
not
you're
like
that good,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think you need it.
Oh, if KD's healthy, like I said, to me, he's the best player in the league when he's healthy.
Yeah, I can agree with that. When he's completely healthy, I think that he will. He is.
I mean, he's unstoppable. Because he can drive to the goal, or he can pull up for that mid range,
Yeah.
and he's fucking
And
7
you
foot tall.
don't know what he's gonna do.
He's 7 foot tall, and his release
Yeah.
is so fucking. He can shoot over about anybody.
Oh, everybody. I mean,
Crazy.
he's literally the one person in the league that I think can play all 5 positions.
Yeah.
I mean, other than LeBron, who you never see play center, but I'm sure he can.
Yeah, he can play. Yeah, he could play anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, KD is the only other person. I don't even think Giannis can. Just because I don't think his playmaking's good enough.
No. If you can stop him from going straight to the rim, he has trouble.
Yeah.
That's what Toronto did to him a couple years ago in the playoffs. They basically built a wall and said, "Come through here." And he could. And see, I thought the Bucks would be better this year with some of the moves they made.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're not.
Keeping Chris Middleton and getting Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
I mean, like, come on now. I mean, I don't know.
I thought they made some good moves.
Yeah, absolutely.
They improved their team, but
absolutely. The way to build around Giannis is you have to surround him with shooters.
Somebody said the other day that the Bucks haven't been the same since they lost Brogdon. I can't remember who said it. It might have been Matt.
It's true.
It might have been Matt. Matt actually might have said something that made sense.
It's
but
completely true.
But it is true.
I mean, look at Brogdon and Sabonis.
Actually, I think it was Stevie that said it. I think it was me and Stevie was sitting here, and Stevie said it.
I mean, if you think about it, Brogdon opens everything up.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the best passers in the league right now.
Yeah, that's why when they were talking about wanting to trade him, I said, "Are
you serious? Come on now."
He's shooting like 40% from 3-point range.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's averaging 50, 40, 90 right now.
But there is sometimes that he'll be like calling for a ball, and Sabonis will be just going up court with it, and you can tell Sabonis isn't going to pass it. He's going to go do that little spin move, and he's going to the rim.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's like, pass the ball.
Yeah. Malcolm Brogdon has 22 points a game, 5 boards, and 6 assists.
That's what I was going to say, because if you get the ball in Brogdon's hand, even if he don't shoot the ball, a lot of times he's going to find somebody open. He'll find Justin Holiday in the corner open for a 3, or because a lot of times Brogdon will drive and kick it a lot.
Yeah. Malcolm Brogdon's free throw percentage is 86%. His 3-point percentage is 39%, and his field goal percentage is 45%. So he's a little ways off from 50, 40, 90, but I think he will have a really good chance of getting it.
Yeah. As long as he stays healthy and playing.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see.
I'm surprised they ain't tried that rookie. It played him a little bit more. Stanley.
Yeah, Cassius. Yeah. Is he even on the main roster?
Yeah, he played a little bit the other night toward the end of the game when they were down like 15-20, and they cleared the bench and he played.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I never heard of this.
What do we do if Goga's out tonight? Who do we have left?
Samson's our biggest player.
Jesus, help us.
Yeah, we're going to be playing basically playing a small lineup, almost like all
very
guards.
Small lineup,
almost like 5 guards, like he did the other night.
And I mean, it's not like you can have Dougie play the 4. He's out.
Yeah, because even on the bench, I mean, you don't have nobody after Samson. You don't have nobody that's very tall. Stanley will probably get some playing time tonight.
Yeah,
especially if anybody gets in foul trouble.
Jesus, dude. It's a horrible time to be a Pacers fan. Horrible time to be a Pacers fan.
Yeah, but We ain't had many years like this, really.
No, we haven't.
Most of the years we
That's why I'm like,
most years
giving
we're
them
at least pretty competitive.
right. Make the playoffs.
Hell, took Cleveland to what, 7 games,
Three times.
Should have won those games too. Always something stupid.
Absolutely.
Always done something stupid at the end to blow a game.
Yeah.
And then they get that one block that should have been a goaltending. Let's see. Already told. There ain't a whole lot going on in the sports
No,
today.
not at all. Not at all. I was hoping some stuff would happen last night, that we would have some fresh stuff to talk about this morning, but
There wasn't a whole lot going on
nothing
today.
happened.
It'll pick up next week, getting closer to the draft.
Closer to the draft, absolutely, yeah.
Start getting more trades in the NFL, and you'll start, and
I don't think we'll see a trade up until draft night.
then all the talk about who's going to get drafted and when.
Yeah.
Now they're saying that now you hear people saying Lance is going to go in front of Fields and Jones. That's who San Francisco is going to take.
This is the one thing that I've said. The only reason that I take Trey Lance over Mac. Okay, you've got Trey Lance. He's got the big arm, but his accuracy isn't that great. Mac Jones has the accuracy down, but not the big arm.
Yeah.
You can teach accuracy. You can't teach a big arm. That's the only reason that I'm taking Trey Lance over Mac Jones. I mean, he's also bigger. He's also faster.
But Lance over Fields?
No. I think Fields is the second best quarterback in this draft.
Yeah, all these
Second or third.
all these people they're just flat sold on Wilson. That I don't know. I'm not sold on.
I've watched.
Wilson.
I mean, you can't really blame the tape on why you want him. You can blame it on why you don't. I mean, think about it. I mean, where'd he go?
Yeah,
BYU.
like I said, that's my thing.
They don't play nobody.
Coastal Carolina. He
barely beat Coastal Carolina.
and when they put pressure on him, I don't know. He didn't look. He looked flustered to me. He didn't look. But that was only one game too, so it's hard to. You know, what I mean,
You can't base an NFL career on fun.
And I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be real good in the NFL. Then,
yeah, I do too.
I mean, and you got other guys that don't. I mean, like Stevie, he thinks Zach Wilson's the number 1 quarterback.
No, and I think you're crazy if you think that.
No, I think Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback in this draft, to me by far.
Easily, absolutely.
And he's going to Jacksonville. Hell,
Urban Meyer's been saying that since he got hired.
And there's reports out that they've already gave him a
Got
playbook,
yep.
which I still don't know how that's within the rules, but okay. Ain't no new players are allowed to meet yet, but we can go ahead and give our quarterback. We can go ahead and give our rookie quarterback that we haven't drafted yet a playbook. Oh, that's Stevie. It's like,
shouldn't you be on a plane, or are you driving? Or
he probably just got off the plane because the flight was like at 7 this morning.
Oh, okay. Backstreets TV.
Yeah, it's one of his pages that he has.
It's a horrible name, man.
Zach Wilson, best QB. Yeah, you're true.
Yeah.
They did say the same things that they're saying about Wilson. They said about Justin Herbert. Yeah, but I don't think Zach Wilson's as good as Justin Herbert.
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what's crazy? Justin Herbert was like the 3rd quarterback in that draft.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about Tua. I really hope Tua turns it around this year.
I don't know. Just when you watch him play, it's like if the players ain't wide open, he don't want to throw it.
Right.
That's kind of how Jacoby was when he started for the Colts.
Yeah.
If it wasn't wide open, he's going to hesitate.
Yeah.
And that was what Tua was. And he was a rookie. Tua was a rookie last year. So I mean, and Miami's built a good team.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're building a good. Green name.
That's a few views, my man.
I forgot that was him the first time they commented on here on a different stream. I'm like, who the hell is that? And then I asked him, I said, that was you? He's like, yeah. Yeah, he should be. He'll be back Saturday. He probably just got down there. I think he said he was supposed to get there about 10. Zach Wilson ain't close to being the number one QB.
No,
but he is right. They were saying the same things about Herbert, and Herbert came in. But Herbert ended up being, in my opinion, still the number 2. So I think Herbert Burrow is going to be.
Yep. Did you see?
Because Burrow looked good before he got hurt.
Yeah, the Bengals New Jerseys.
Yeah,
they're pretty cool.
I want to go to a Bengals game.
I do too.
Just because I've never been to an outdoor professional game. I've been to both. I've been to both Lucas Oil, and went to the RCA Dome. Okay. We had season tickets one year at the RCA Dome. Me and Dad did in 2000.
That's the Bears, right? Is that the Bears or
no? The Colts old place.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't know.
Before they built Lucas Oil.
Okay.
Back in 2000, me and Dad had season tickets.
Jeez.
For the Colts, that was great. Loved it. It was expensive, but man, it was fun. We wish we wouldn't never gave our season tickets up. It's just, man, you get to go 10 games, 2 preseason games, and 8 home games, but I mean, your tickets are paid for, but that's not counting. You go down there and eat, and then buy like if I took Austin with me. Well, Austin was little then, so it didn't matter. But later on, when I took Austin with me, that was another $60 or so in buying souvenir shit. Mm-hmm. Just like if we went to a WWE show. Fuck.
Yeah.
We went to SummerSlam one year at Conseco. It was. Shit. We'll see. If he leads the Jets to a ring, he's pretty damn good. Because Jets ain't been no good for a while.
Yeah, the Jets are definitely going to have to...
They ain't been very good since they got rid of Rex Ryan as their coach.
No.
And he had them in the playoffs and as contenders a lot. Hell,
a couple of times.
Hell, they beat the Colts in one year.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the Jets are going to have to do. And I don't think it just starts with a QB. I mean, your O-line sucks. Your defense sucks. Everything sucks.
What's Sam Darnold going to do in Carolina? You think he's going to...
I don't know.
It's hard to say.
With KJ Anderson, I
see all these players these players that get away from gays and then start doing better.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So it's hard to me. It's just hard to gauge on Darnold. Was it the gaze and like the pieces around him, or is he just not going to work?
I don't know, man. It's definitely going to be interesting to watch.
I was surprised that Carolina went and got Darnold because I thought Bridgewater played pretty good for him last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
It
sucks that they only gave him one season.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think I had no thought they were going to be looking for a quarterback this year. At all. I thought Bridgewater played pretty good, and I
would love to have Teddy on the Colts.
I love that they had that Walker on there too. Because I wish the XFL was on right now.
Yeah, I do too.
Last year I loved it because right now I could watch football on the weekends, and it was going good until the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you had some games there wasn't much scoring, but you get that in the NFL too. People are like, oh, there ain't no scoring, it's boring. Well, hell, I've watched plenty of NFL games it
was 9-3.
That one Super Bowl. I mean, it was maybe one touchdown scored.
Mm-hmm.
It just landed like they're going. He's gonna be loving it there, dude. He left here at the right time.
Man, it's snowing.
Snowing on the ground here now. He's in Florida. But I wouldn't want to have that drive that he has coming up to get back here.
Who do the Jets have, man?
I don't even know I'm not sure who they have left.
No one.
Adding Zach Wilson to the Jets is like adding Tom Brady to the Bucks. Oh wow!
Blasphemy comments.
I think that warm air in Florida's getting to you, man.
Yeah, I think your bodies went into shock.
Went from this cold to that warm and lost your mind. His son's gonna have a blast. He took his son with him.
Oh, really?
Get to go out. Gets to go hang out. Well, like I said, his mom lives here, but he gets to go hang out with grandma because they've been in Florida for a while.
Right.
Well, you got anything else?
I don't think so.
Like I said,
think we covered a lot in an hour.
Yeah, and there ain't a whole lot of sports going on. We'll get ready. Let's see. We'll go with this one. All right, we're gonna get out of here. You can catch this show, Gonzo'S Sports Room, live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30. Also, you can catch our sports betting show, Easy Money, live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, all at Gonzo'S Sports Room. We appreciate you guys watching. See you guys Friday. Peace.
Take care, you guys.